All right, Shalom. We start first by giving all praise and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakak, double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Shalom. Um, this video is well, I'm gonna let it unfold as it may. You look at these two people. For those of you who don't know, looks like a Judite woman and her son, right? Okay, and that's pretty much what it is. But there's something here that the simple will not understand. Okay, what you're looking at is a Judite woman and her Edomite son. This is what's her name? Helen. Forgot her name. I just had it too, but she's the neighbor who was married to a white man on the Jeffersons, the neighbor of George Jefferson and Florence Jefferson. Okay, and this is her in real life with her real life son, Lenny Kravitz, or Lenny Kravitz, as it would be truly spoken and pronounced. Okay, his father is an Edomite out of the tribe of Amalek. He's a red Hebrew Edomite out of the tribe of Amalek. Okay, let me get some other pictures of this guy. Okay, here we go. That's his mother right there, and that's him on both sides. Him as a teenager, you've seen him as a young boy, and that's him as an older man. Okay, that is an Edomite man that you're looking at. She is an Israelite woman, but you're looking at an Edomite man. So I'm going to break down what the scriptures have to say about it. If you look here, this is his father, Cy Kravitz. Okay, that's his father right there. You know, this will be another installment of It's Not Fair. All right, I don't care what you eat them. It is fair. It is. Time, and now it's over. Okay, father and son right here. Esau and Esau right there. Okay, father and son right there. Esau and Esau. Okay. That is, look, they even put them on Jet magazine. How special is that? Jet magazine. Married 14 years with the Jeffersons TV star. Highlighted this man on Jet magazine. His black wife. Okay. Helen Willis. Roxy Roker. Okay. Her name is Roxy Roker. Or Heaven Willis. Okay. That's Lenny Kravitz's parents. Okay. Here they go right there. Also, let's see if I can. Come on now, don't get simple on me now. That's them right there. Look at the lady all the way to the right with the big afro and everything. We all know Jake that look like that, don't we? We all know Jake that look like that. Should I look like that growing up? Fight. Okay. His daughter, who's up and coming, Edomite. Okay. That's the child that both of them made. Those are Edomites you're looking at. Okay. And I'm not 100% sure about Lisa Bonet, but I believe Lisa Bonet was her first and middle name. And she was actually an Edomite also. Okay. Both from the tribe of Amalek. Out of the sect of the red Hebrew Edomites. Okay. All right. Now, let me grab something. Just because I want to show you these people. These are Edomites. Whether Jake like it or not. Whether you like his music or not. Whether you think she's beautiful and she's married to like an Aquaman, none of that matters. All that matters is that those will not make it into the kingdom of heaven. All right, I want to show you something. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna start up here. This is Genesis chapter 36. Okay, Esau, which shouldn't have to go into the full breakdown. You should easily know who Esau is. If you don't know who Esau is, he's a so-called white man. Okay, he's a red Hebrew Edomite. Okay, called him Esau, but then he changed his name to Edom, which means red. And Esau was out of Ishah, which means wasted away. His pigment was wasted away. The first natural born pigmentless, melaninless person upon the earth, born that way. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start up here. Genesis 36:2. Esau took his wives of the daughter of Canaan. Why did he take daughters of Canaan? Now, who are the Canaanites? You go into the Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary, it'll tell you the Canaanites were one of the dark races that came out of Ham, which when you see who they are, the Ethiopians, the Canaanites, basically it's the African nations. Can't think of exactly quote, but it's the African nations, but not the Negroes. The Zondervan will tell you it's not the Negroes. Okay? The Negroes come out of Shem. But he's trying to get with a dark skin. He's trying to recreate this. Okay, what you're looking at, trying to recreate a dark skinned line of people so he can get his pigment back. Okay? But being a simple carnal man, he don't understand that everything is spiritual. It goes by the spirit. Okay? It goes by the spirit. The seed is passed amongst by the spirit. Okay? It'll tell you the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, we'll get that later. Anyway, this chapter goes into the seed of Esau. Okay? Got wives and daughters and blah blah blah. Whatever else. He dwelt in Mount Seir. Esau is verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. So them two go hand in hand together. You can see that through and through. So anytime you put them two together in the scriptures, they go together. Okay? And you look at their deeds, they're the wicked, okay? Esau is Edom. Clear as day right there. It says, looking for his grandson. Because his grandson is a pivotal figure in history. You find him. Bear with me one moment. Because this chapter has the full lineage of Esau. Okay. Amalek is his grandson. Where is it? Yeah. Bear with me one second. I'm gonna go get it. Okay. Yeah, I found it. It's Genesis 12. It's funny, 6 and 12. That's funny that's where that's at, because Amalek tried to put himself up as the tribes of Israel. Okay. Anyway, it says because they're who's calling themselves the Jew today. Verse 12. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. These were the sons of Ada, Esau's wife. Okay. So his son Eliphaz had Amalek. Okay, verse 12. Verse 15. It says, these were dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn of Esau, Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Ada. Okay, so particularly he was trying to get the pigment back with the Canaanite women. Okay, well, this is what happens with that. But you can't be simple enough just to look at seed alone. I mean, not seed alone, skin alone. You have to look at the seed. Okay, you have to look at the seed. Okay, this right here is confusion. Okay, to the simple, this is confusion. All right, our people are confused at who this would be. He's a music artist. He's cool, blah, blah, blah. That's an Edomite. Okay, that's an Edomite. Make no mistake. Okay, make no mistake about who that is. He don't get to go. All right, matter of fact, let me get it. Book of well, let me start up here at Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter. Okay, because the Most High wrote rules of what should and shouldn't be going on. Okay, the law covered everything, every subject matter, and even gives the reasons why. Okay, now it says so you can gain information reading the law. Can we keep it perfectly? No, but we do the best we can. Okay, anyway, it says, this is Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 3, thou shalt make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son. This is exactly what happened. Okay, let me find that picture again. Click on it. Go to your pops right quick. Side rabbits. Okay. See if we can find a picture with all three of them. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. That's exactly. A daughter of Israel was given unto a heathen. Okay. Now I'll read keep reading. It says, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. There's a reason for that. Okay. It says, for they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. And why should we not do it the other way? Because it's perpetuating their seed in our women. Okay? The child that's born is born of the man. That's why it only mentioned that it would turn the hearts of the sons. Okay? That the women would turn the hearts of the sons if you dealt with women of another nation. We begin to follow their gods. Turn away from Yahweh, the Most High God. Okay? But then shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars and break. But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars and break down their images and cut down their groves and burn their graven images by fire. You got to get rid of all of that. Okay? If you're a child of Israel, you got to get rid of all of that. So-called Negro, Latino, or Native American confusion of face even. Now you can call Lenny Kravitz a confusion of face because you're confused about what he is, but at the end of the day, he's a tear, okay? He's a red Hebrew Edomite, okay? Even though he has brown skin, okay? He's a brown Hebrew Edomite, whatever you want to call it, but he's still an Edomite at the end of the day. Okay. All right. So let's go from there. Let's go to let's go to see. Okay, yeah. We'll go to let's go to the parable. We'll go to the parable in Matthew. Yep. This will break down the situation. It's right here. Matthew will start up at verse 12. Okay, this is Matthew 13 verse 24. Matthew 13:24. It says, "Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way." Okay, and when did that happen? When the Most High had turned his back on us, this intermingling of seed with the children of Israel began to happen. Okay, and vice versa. We mingled with the heathen. We were scattered and mingling with the heathen as well as them. Okay, and taking our features and a piece of our DNA and putting their seed into it. Okay, and we did vice versa as well. So now we have this dynamic going on. Okay, it says but when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servant of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then it hath it tares? He said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then go and gather them up? He said, Nay. That's why you gather up the tares, you root up the wheat with them. And that's what you didn't want to do. That's what this is now. Okay? That's what's going on in this time now. You couldn't root them up together. Okay? Because you look at that little baby of Lenny Kravitz, and guess what? You couldn't tell. Couldn't tell the difference. But when his spirit begins to show, listen to his music. You don't see him dipping over into soul. Okay, he'll pick up, somebody writes the songs, he'll take it on, but just like Garth Brooks or whoever else, whatever Edomites that do music out there, he do it the same. They stick to their genre and they push their vibration of their music. Okay. Reading on, it says, Let both grow together until the harvest. And now is that time of the harvest coming, okay? Where it's time to start plucking out who's in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah. There's brothers all across the world that don't look like the everyday Negro, Latino, or Native American that are the seed of Israel, though. That look like the other nations but are the seed of Israel. And if you look closely, we even have, as you would call them, some white-looking Jakes, Wheaties, whatever you want to call them, in Great Millstone. Okay, and a lot of you carnal and simple-minded people don't understand this. But when you look at certain people in their spirit, you don't see the same type of wicked spirit that an Edomite has, Red Hebrew Edomite has. You begin to see that relatable. All of us have that one white friend that's real relatable on a deeper level. Not just cool because he do wild stuff. He always got this on deck or whatever else. Nah, I'm talking about the one that y'all connect with. That you connect with him like you connect with a Negro. You connect with a so-called Mexican, a so-called Negro. You know, so on and so forth. You just connect with their spirit like that. Puerto Rican, whatever. But you connect with the known children of Israel like that. Okay? And there's some that are our people that's known to be our people that you don't connect with. Okay? Let both grow together into the harvest. And in the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Okay? But gather the wheat into my barn, into safety. Okay? into the children of Israel as a child of Israel. Okay, I'm gonna go from there. I'm gonna go to Amos. Yeah, book of Amos. So you brothers know these scriptures. Amos chapter Amos 9. I'm going to start at verse 9. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. Why does he have to sift the nation of Israel among all nations? Because when you go back to the 28th chapter, he said he will scatter us throughout all nations. I'll grab it right quick for edification's sake. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even to the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Okay? So, if you're scattered among these people, say if you're scattered among the lands of Asia, of Ammon and Moab, right? But you're an Israelite, guess what? You're scattered amongst them, but you're still going to be an Israelite, scattered amongst them. You're going to practice their culture and things. You're going to believe all of that until, if you're of the elect, the Spirit of Yahweh comes upon you and wakes you up from that, which is a true sign that, hey, I'm not a heathen, I'm an Israelite. Okay, when you can go out there and prophesy and push the name, it doesn't matter what your skin looks like, because you have the Spirit of Yahweh about you outside. Now, you can be some heathen that go and want to pick it up and be like, yeah, I'm a child of Israel, that look like Jake and say this and that. You can try that if you want to, but you're playing with fire. He's not going to let that be in your spirit to go out there and really push the work like that. That's only for the spirit of an Israelite to do that. Okay, that was given unto us. We should be a kingdom of priests. Okay. Anyway, going back to Amos, it says, "Let all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword." Salaki, verse 9 says, "For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in the sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon them, slip through the cracks." Not one grain of an Edomite is going to slip through the cracks. Okay? You're not getting in. Okay, so let me go back to the book of Deuteronomy. Okay? Book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 23, start 22. Matter of fact, bear with me one second. Anyway, it says, this is the book of, like it says in Zechariah, it says, I think it's the 9th chapter, it says, a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, meaning a fatherless, or not someone that's not a child of the children of Israel, the Most High. That's not, Yahweh is not their father. Okay, it's a heathen, or dwell in the land of Israel. Isn't that where these Jewish, so-called Jewish people say they Israelis, and that say that they from over there in Israel? They became a state of Israel in the 1900s, 1934, I think, was when the Balfour Declaration, part 1. Then I think 48 was part 2, something like that. I may have the years a little off. When they became a state, okay, declaring them right to be in that land, even though they're not the seed that's supposed to be in that land. Okay, so Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 2, it says, a bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Even to his 10th generation, he shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. All right. To prove two scriptures. In fact, I'm going to go to Hebrews first. Then I'll go back. The book of Hebrews, chapter 12. Verse 6. Hebrews 12 and 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? Why the children of Israel in third world countries and the ghettos and the res and the barrios, why are they going through all of this in this country and all over the world? But you Edomites are ruling everywhere you turn around and look. Okay? Ruling. All right, it says, if ye endure chastening, oh yeah, I've read that. Verse 8, but if ye be without chastisement, where all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. You're an Edomite and not a child of Israel. Okay? So going back to Deuteronomy, the 23rd chapter says, into the congregation of the Lord. You can't get in. Okay? Most High is not dealing with you as with sons. Okay? Now let me go to the book of Psalms. Book of Psalms. Go to Psalm 50 and 16. But unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth away my words behind thee? Okay, let me go from there in the same book to 100 and 140. Hold on 1 second. Where'd it go? Psalm 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. In truth and spirit, the Holy Spirit, hey, then you're a child of Israel. Okay, you're an Israelite. Okay, you're not a heathen. All right, he dealing with you as with sons, but you got to go through this hard time right now. You know, we did wrong. We got to get our whooping. Daddy got to whoop us. Okay, and these Edomites don't have to go through this. Okay, because after Daddy whoops us, he brings us into his bosom and loves us. Okay, that's when we get into the kingdom of heaven. The elect to get there before that, but the rest of you, other nations, particularly you red Hebrew Edomites, you're not getting in. He's going to deal with you harshly, and he's going to make an end of you. Thus saith the Bible. Go read the book of Obadiah. Okay, now a couple more scripts, and then I'm gonna close out. All right, so let's go to the book. Go to Galatians. In fact, let's go to Galatians chapter 3, verse 14, that the blessing of Abraham might come on the Gentiles. Those Gentiles from the blessing of Abraham in a time that have taken on the customs of the heathen. Okay, are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth that don't know that they're Israelites. That will know they're an Israelite until the Spirit wakes up the elect out of those scattered amongst the heathen. Okay? It says, though through Yahushua HaMashiach, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. Brethren, I speak after the manner of men, though it be a man's covenant, yet it be confirmed, no man disannulleth or addeth thereto. You can't add yourself in or take away out of. Okay? Edomites can't be added in, and heathen, and all the Israelites, foreigners, won't be grafted out. They're getting grafted back in. They're going to once again be into the main congregation of Israel. Okay? They've always been Israelites, but they're coming back into the fold of knowing they're Israelites and being accepted as Israelites, because when those that knew they were Israelites were still in the land of Israel, and they will see the heathen or the Israelite foreigners that were still Israelites, they would treat them like heathen. Okay? Oh, you're a Greek speaking nigga. Oh, get out of here. You're a heathen. All right? Those things would happen. The same judgmental thing it happens in the hood. Or you a sellout nigga. Or you all this still goes on in today's times. Okay? You're not from around here. You ain't one of us. Okay? That same spirit was on our people many years ago, but it wasn't so. It was supposed to be, if we recognize, we greeted you with that salute, greeted you with that salute. Hey, you were accepted. Hey, come chill with me tonight. You gonna live by the code of honor, by these statutes, laws, and commandments. I'm gonna live by them, and we're gonna be good. Okay, you can read the scriptures about how that happened. Okay, we treated each other on a different level. You don't just have to wander the city looking for something. Come stay here and chill, man. Where it's safe. I'm gonna cook up something. We're gonna sit and talk, see what's going on. Okay. Anyway, it says, but the heathen you didn't have to do like that. You didn't do that to the heathen. You only did that to our own people. All right. Now, 16. Now to Abraham and his seed were the promise made. He said not, and to seeds as of many, but as of one, and to thy seed, which is Yahushua, the anointing. Okay. He said all of this to the Israelites. Okay. The promise was made to Abraham's seed, but not because they were the children of Abraham, but because they were the children, because they were in Isaac. And not because they were, okay. It says, and this I say, that the covenant that was confirmed before the Most High in Yahushua, the law which was 430 years after, cannot disannul, that it should make the promise of none effect. For it is inherent in the inheritance be of the law, it is no more of promise, but the Most High gave it to Abraham by promise. But he gave all of this to Abraham by promise. Okay, he promised it to Abraham because Abraham deserved it. All right, Abraham showed faith and integrity and faithfulness unto Yahweh. All right, now we're going to go into Romans from there. All right, well, I'm from Abraham. Make it, because you're from Abraham. The promises was given to Abraham. The Most High fulfilled his promises made unto Abraham. Okay, he blessed the other nations, no problem, but the promise was given unto Isaac and then unto Jacob. All right. Romans chapter 9, I'm going to start up at verse 7. It He said, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, because they're bastards. The other seeds of Abraham are bastards, okay? Go for you Ishmaelites. That's talking about you Edomites, okay? And even Abraham's other sons don't count. You're bastards and not children, all right? It says, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. But the children of the promise are counted for the seed. The promise goes through Abraham to Isaac and to Jacob, okay? For this is the word of promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. Because Sarah was barren for a while, so he had a son under Hagar, or Hagar, as some pronounce it, okay? And that was Ishmael, Abraham's firstborn son. But that wasn't counted. He wasn't, just because he was the firstborn son, he wasn't counted for the seed. But through Sarah and her seed, which was Isaac, was the seed counted, okay? It says, and not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, okay? And it didn't go to Esau, because there were twins in her womb. It didn't go to Esau, the first one to come out. It went unto Jacob. All right? It says, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good, or might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. Okay? So, you ain't getting in, because it was the Most High's will to have the Israelites get in. The Hebrew Israelites get in, not the Hebrew Edomites. All right? No matter how you try to change what you look like, you marry our women, you look like us, it doesn't matter. If you're a terror, you're not getting in. The Most High is the Father of spirits. He can see everything. He knows who you are. If you're not a child of Israel, you're not getting in. Okay, so I'm going to close out with one more script. Because since we're talking about you read Hebrew Edomites trying to get into our land to be us, trying to get into our skin color to be us. None of that matters, okay? Your spirit don't go back to the Israelites, so you ain't getting in. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which has the word Satan means adversary of righteousness, okay? Or adversary, right? It means adversary, which say they are Jews. Who on the earth is saying they're Jews? Who's been saying it since the 30s? In the 40s, particularly the children of Amalek. Okay? You read Hebrew Edomite of the sons of Amalek. Okay? It says, and are not, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. I have loved you, sons, and because you are sons and not bastards. Okay, we're the sons of Israel, and we're not bastards. We're the sons of Yahweh, not bastards. Okay, chapter 2, verse 9. It says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, or the chief house of Satan. You Amalekites. Okay? You read Hebrew Amalekites, which are a sect of the Edomites. Okay? You're not getting in. And you can say, oh, it's not fair. It's not fair. How come we... No, you had your dominion and you blew it. Okay, you can never be in that position, but this is what you did with your rulership. You lived it out the way you wanted to. You got what you wanted. You lived your kingdom out, your dominion on the earth. This is what you would have done with the earth. more time, you would have destroyed the earth. Okay? So your time is over. All right? Your time is up. You're not getting into the congregation of Israel, but not getting in. But the wheat, no matter what you look like, okay? If you have the spirit of an Israelite, you're getting in. All right? With that, I'm going to close out, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahshua, B'Hashem Arukakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. And to those weak that are scattered, shalom to you.